Imagine walking into your own house and hearing laughter. Not just any laughter, but his laughter, the one voice you thought you could trust forever, tangled with hers. Your best friend's. You freeze at the doorway, heart pounding so loud it drowns out everything else. What you see next, it rips your soul apart. But wait, because what I did after that betrayal shocked everyone. He wasn't just my boyfriend. He was my everything. The man I built my future around. You know that kind of love where you feel safe, certain, like nothing could ever touch you? That was us, or at least that's what I believed. And my best friend? She was my sister in all but blood. The one I trusted with every secret, every heartbreak, every joy. I let her into my home, my family, my soul. Never imagining she'd be the knife aimed at my back. Life was simple back then. I had dreams, start my own boutique, get married, build a life filled with laughter and children. I thought I was one step away from happiness. But happiness can be fragile. One small crack, and it all shatters. The first crack came in whispers. He started hiding his phone, smiling at texts he wouldn't explain. Work, he'd say. But why did work sound like a lie? Little did I know the betrayal was closer than I ever imagined. The night it all fell apart started ordinary. I came home early, excited. I'd cooked his favorite meal, spaghetti with extra cheese, garlic bread on the side. I wanted to surprise him. Instead, he surprised me. As I stepped in, I heard it. Laughter. Not TV laughter. Not phone laughter. Real, intimate laughter. My heart skipped. I tiptoed closer, praying I was wrong. And then I saw them. My boyfriend, lips brushing the cheek of my best friend, hands too familiar on her waist. She giggled the way I once did. Imagine the air being sucked out of your lungs. Imagine your whole body turning ice while your heart burns in fire. That's what betrayal feels like. They didn't see me. Not at first. They were too busy betraying me in my own living room. My living room. I stood there frozen. Part of me wanted to scream. Another part wanted to run. But something stronger held me back. Revenge. Because here's the thing about betrayal, it doesn't just break you. It builds something darker. And that night, standing in the shadows, I made a decision that would shock everyone. For days I kept quiet. I didn't confront him. I didn't confront her. Instead I watched. I studied. Every excuse he made. Every lie she told. They thought I was blind, but I was seeing everything. Little did they know, the more they played their game, the stronger mine became. I started leaving little traps. Asking her to hang out while he was working late. Watching her eyes flicker. I'd catch him sneaking texts under the table, and I'd smile like I didn't notice. Each smile was a dagger he didn't see coming. But betrayal is heavy. It keeps you up at night. I'd cry into my pillow, wondering how the people I loved most could turn me into a fool. Then through tears I'd whisper, not for long. The night I struck back, I looked in the mirror and barely recognized myself. No tears. No weakness. Only steel. They thought I was the victim. They were wrong. I invited them both to dinner. My house. Candlelight, soft music, wine on the table. They came, laughing nervously, pretending everything was normal. Oh, but nothing was normal. Halfway through I stood. My hands didn't shake. My voice didn't crack. I looked at them both, my betrayers, and said, "Do you think I'm stupid?" Silence. His fork clattered. Her eyes darted. I pulled out my phone, pressed play. The color drained from their faces. And in that moment, I wasn't the broken one anymore. But I wasn't done. What I revealed next would turn their world upside down and shock everyone. He scrambled first. "Babe, it's not what you think." "Not what I think?" I cut him off, voice calm but sharp enough to slice. "So what exactly am I supposed to think when my best friend is in your arms in my house?" She jumped in, her hands shaking. "It was a mistake. Please listen." I leaned closer, staring into her eyes. Mistakes don't last for months. Inside that folder were weeks of screenshots, recordings, receipts. Every lie, every secret, every whisper they thought was hidden. The silence that followed was deafening. "Tell me," I said softly, "when you both snuck behind my back, did you ever stop to wonder who I'd become once the truth came out?" Neither of them spoke. Their shame hung in the air, thick and choking. I turned to her first. "You were my sister, my ride or die. You held my hand through heartbreaks, swore you'd never hurt me. And yet, here you are smiling at the man you knew was mine." Her eyes welled with tears. "I didn't mean for it to happen." "Stop." My voice cracked like a whip. "You meant every second. You wanted what I had. But you'll never have what makes me strong." Then I shifted my gaze to him. "And you didn't just betray me, you betrayed yourself. Because you gave up the one person who actually believed in you." Her gasp filled the room. She thought she was special. She wasn't. He wasn't just unfaithful with her, he was unfaithful with everyone. "You thought you played me," I said, almost smiling. "But I played you. While you lied, I collected proof. And tonight it all ends. You're both leaving. But before you go, remember this, I don't lose. Not to you. Not to anyone." They walked out, broken, their footsteps swallowed by the storm. While they tried to rebuild in silence, I rose higher. My boutique launched with success beyond what I dreamed. Investors believed in me. Customers lined up. My name grew stronger with every passing day. And them? She lost her job when whispers of betrayal reached her boss. He lost his position when the board discovered the very evidence I had slipped into the right hands. People whispered my story. "Did you hear? She was betrayed, but she came out stronger." She shocked them all. And suddenly, I wasn't the broken girl anymore. I was the woman who turned pain into power. Betrayal is a poison. It seeps into your soul, threatening to destroy you. But only if you let it. I didn't. I chose to rise, to fight, to reclaim myself. I learned something that night. The people you love most can cut you deepest. But the scars they leave? They can either chain you down or make you unstoppable. I chose unstoppable. So I'll ask you this, if your partner betrayed you with your best friend, would you forgive? Or would you do what I did, and shock everyone? Let me know in the comments. And remember, your story isn't over until you decide how it ends.